This is a super quick bonus confessional. It's kind of a confessional episode, but I feel like I need to put it out there to hold myself accountable. Welcome to Curious Cat. Okay, this week I painted my fence. It is a huge fence. I painted both sides of it. And as I did that, I was listening to the psychic teachers. They are wonderful. It's Samantha and Deb that host it, and I'll put links in the show notes. I listened to episode after episode, and when I got to their cord cutting episode, I listened to it twice. Wow. And then I came inside and feeling worn out physically, but just charged up because I'd been standing in nature for the last 3 days. I went and embarked on a cord cutting session. It's a meditation, and I kept it with me in the background, like the background, your television being on, so that it would keep going. That program would keep going over and over through the course of the next 2 days. And what I was doing is identifying where those cords are, me to other people that are not positive. They're not filled with light and love and charging up both sides of it, but they were more like a dark energy. How I saw those cords, first of all, was as these black roots, like thick black roots. And where I saw them on my body was interesting. One was in the back of my neck on the left side, close to where my left shoulder is, and I have persistent pain there. That was a very interesting one to identify it, and then to realize my persistent pain there is because of that cord. Another one was in my lower back on my right side, like over my right butt cheek. To be quite honest. And then there were lots of other smaller ones. So I used what Deb and Samantha gave me to guide myself through my own self-meditation, to cut all those ties and tethers. What was beautiful is that Samantha said, you're supposed to picture those as pipes going both ways. They connect to other people or even places or times in your life. You name it, they can connect to it. Before you cut them, you send loving energy. She's like, imagine first love. Imagine finding out good news, that beautiful, delicious, light gold, white light of love. And you send it like I forget what she called it. It was like Drano, I think, through those roots and ties and tethers to the other side, so that you've cleared and cleansed them out with just love. Then you take your, whether you want to use a stone like obsidian or black kyanite, and you literally use your hand with that stone and cut off those cords from all parts of your body. She does remind us then that when those cords are gone, the root of the cords lives in that person and in us, right? Like when you pull out a root, there's a void in the dirt below where that weed was. The next thing you do is we fill it with green and pink love and light. I loved her meditation that she kind of teased about, which she used angels to guide that process. And it was specifically Raphael that came forward and filled it with this healing green energy. So I did that on both sides. And then she said, remember that it's not done. Like we may have to go back for some of these deeper cords and keep resevering them. And she said, what's interesting is that the people that we have these toxic cords with, if we've been impactful, if we've done a really good job, they will spring up in our text threads or call us, or they'll just feel on their end some disconnect from us and a little bit of panic on some level, and they'll try to reconnect those cords. And even if we say, oh, I'm not going to answer that call, and feed it in any way, then baby roots start forming that go from me to that person or place or event, which I thought was so interesting. So she said, basically, it's an ongoing thing that we need to work on. Wow. Okay. But as I've been doing it, I've been continuing to just clean off the roots and the ties and the tethers and all that. Okay. That's my truth. And I am going to tell you the worst part of it. I have always defined myself as someone that has really positive energy, that emits positive energy. And in the past, I have been fake happy. And I was aware, and I have apologized to people for taking their energy in order to sustain my fake happy, which was not authentic. It was fake. It was gross. It was toxic. It was bad for them because I was stealing their energy, and it was bad for me. But this is the truth I have to tell you about these roots and these ties and tethers, these cords. I had defined myself as them being a victim of them taking my energy and them creating and like nourishing and harvesting these cords from them to me to take my energy. No, I'm finding out as I've been doing my daily cleaning of them, it was me. I grew those ties and tethers that were negative, they were dark, they were toxic. I grew them from me to them. I did that, not them. Everything was flip-flopped as soon as I've realized I have been the psychic vampire. I have been tapping into people's energy and I did not have permission. And it's my job to keep my container whole and complete and not to exist in a way that I am subsisting in a really negative, non-consensual, toxic way to other people and places to feed the beast. If I don't have authentic energy for something, I need to let it go. If I am feeling tired but feel like I have to do something, I need to stop and let that go and ask myself why I don't have energy and take care of me instead of growing roots that grab onto anyone and everyone around me, including the animals in my life, including the land in my life, including the people I absolutely love and would give my life for. So that's why I'm holding myself accountable this week. It's my little mini bonus confession. And it's flipped everything on its ear. I thought I did this work 2 years ago when I went, that was all me trying to exude some whatever super mom energy that wasn't actually authentic, and I stopped doing it. But that didn't mean those cords, ties, and tethers weren't still in place and I wasn't still drawing on them sometimes. Anyway, that is my my lessons learned and my ugly truth that I needed to share with you. And I have linked to the episode I'm speaking about, and I hope it blows your mind. I love the two of these women, and I really am making it my intention to have them on the podcast in the future to talk about angels, to talk about things like the cord cutting. Until next time, stay curious. I love you.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you looking for a new podcast that appeals to your scientific curiosity but is also a little bit spooky?
Show me how I died in a past life.
Well, look no further, because this cat is where it's at.
He had concerns about the ethics surrounding AI, feeling they had achieved consciousness.
Curious Cat Podcast examines the shadowy space where science and the supernatural collide. Listen every week with your host, Jennifer Holtz, as she and her guests explore what it means to be a soul in a meat suit.
We were healing karma together. They were all kind of predestined to resolve something.
Listen on all your favorite streaming apps and continue the conversation on Twitter at CuriousCatPodCA, or find Jennifer and all her links at Jennifer L. Holtz, spelled HOTES.com.